Penerbit-penerbit dokumentari tanah air telah berkumpul selama 3 hari baru-baru ini di Langkawi, Kedah untuk menghadiri sesi belajar sambil berkongsi idea sesama mereka. Festival Walk the Dog kali kedua ini telah dianjurkan oleh Happy Campus Productions dengan hasrat untuk menggalakkan generasi penerbit muda yang hadir agar lebih positif dan kreatif dalam berkarya.
Saya sebenarnya gembira kerana telah mendengar some good feedback, maknanya masterclass yang dianjurkan, workshop yang dijalankan menepati keperluan yang hadir pada hari ini, iaitu untuk mencari ilmu dan juga untuk mencari peluang bagaimana untuk membawa dokumentari cerita-cerita dari Malaysia ke peringkat antarabangsa. Alhamdulillah Langkawi pun memberi cuaca yang baik, jadi kita punya aktiviti luar pun berjalan dengan lancar. Sudah tentu kita ada banyak perlu ditambah baik. Ini adalah tahun kami yang kedua. Ada old faces, tapi sebenarnya lagi banyak new faces. Dari segi partisipasi daripada negara-negara luar, saya ada nampak beberapa juga yang pernah datang tahun lepas. Definitely melebihi jangkaan daripada tahun lepas. Exactly how many people I want to come, everyone showed up. Kita anjurkan speaker yang berlainan. Jadi tajuk-tajuk yang berlainan. I think that's what they're looking for. Saya sedar salah satu lebih kepada pitching, iaitu memberi lebih opportunity kepada penerbit-penerbit atau filmmaker tempatan, international broadcaster.
Penyertaan untuk festival kali ini amat menggalakkan ramai yang mengulang hadir untuk menerima perkongsian dan bimbingan pakar industri dari stesen-stesen televisyen yang disegani termasuk NHK Jepun, KBS Korea Selatan dan SBS News Australia antaranya.
Untuk kita buat factual content dokumentari, untuk nak cari cerita ni, I focus on balance storytelling, tidak berat sebelah. Tengahkan apa objektif cerita kita. Tiap cerita mesti ada baik dan buruk. Harapnya penonton dapat menilai, they can decide on themselves apa yang kita nak sampaikan.
Pihak Asian Broadcasting Union ABU turut menganjurkan sesi Cares di Langkawi kali ini sebagai aktiviti sokongan sepanjang Festival Walk the Dog 2023.
Last August, we had a program exchange project called ABU Dog, the documentary program exchange, and then together with the Walk the Dog, organized by Happy Campus. It's a nice collaboration because ABU can introduce international delegate and participant, and Happy Campus want to show the documentary from Malaysia to other countries like Japan or Turkey, like 10, 11 organization. And this year we do have another documentary project called CARES. It's not just a program exchange, it's a co-productions. And this year's theme is sustainability. 11 organizations, ABU members participated, and then they produce programs which is like a 30 minutes to 60 minute content. That was a really colorful documentary. I believe that most of the producers are experienced producers. However, they don't have much experience producing a documentary. For some of them, it's a really new challenge. Their passion, and then keen to collaborate with some other countries. So as long as they enjoy and they learn, we screen together. But more importantly, we had a discussion among all the participants and some observer from Malaysia, all kind of the feedback. So probably their next documentary film is way better than the documentaries now.
Pertandingan anjuran ABU yang berfokus terhadap melestarikan bumi dan manusia serta hidupan yang selebihnya tanpa menjejaskan keadaan alam semula jadi dari aspek pengeluaran karbonnya.
ABU has more or less like 250 members all over the world. Our office is in Kuala Lumpur and Malaysia. I love to work with the local broadcasters. ABU is here to support all the media professionals. Documentary is one of the popular categories. So, we do have a drama, we do have educational or entertainment. We love to support, and then whatever our members want, bridge between members. Yeah.
Peserta festival turut dibawa menikmati beberapa destinasi menarik di Langkawi. Keseronokan terpancar di wajah kedua-dua peserta tempatan dan luar negara yang hadir. Semoga mereka terus kreatif dan inovatif, berinspirasikan pengalaman masing-masing dengan lebih cekap dan bersemangat. Festival Walk the Dog turut memberi peluang kepada penerbit muda yang menyertai program mentor-menti anjuran Happy Campus Production menerbitkan dokumentari Small Stories Big Impact. Ia turut dihakimi cerita terbaik dan berjaya menambat hati juri menerima hadiah.
So saya dapat tahu pasal Walk the Dog ni is daripada lecturer saya juga, Suara, and saya juga pernah menyertai festival ni tahun lepas. So alang-alang saya pun ada idea, then saya try pitch idea saya sendiri. Pengalaman baru kat saya, jadi banyak benda yang buat saya terkejut, banyak benda yang buat saya belajar benda baru, and banyak juga saya dapat lesson macam mana nak pitch dengan betul, and apa expectation judges punya komen lepas ni. Saya kena belajar lagi lepas ni. Dokumentari saya ini berdurasi selama 5 minit 30 saat. Untuk build idea ni dalam masa setahun lebih juga. Proses untuk saya menyiapkan projek dokumentari ini mengambil masa dalam sebulan setengah lebih lah. Tajuk dokumentari saya bertajuk Toki.
Saya menyertai Small Story Big Impact punya program. Sewaktu itu saya menghadiri kursus single camera production, dan masa itu kami diajar untuk cara-cara produce factual content lah, dokumentari. Cerita saya lebih kepada kebudayaan. Saya dapat berkongsilah apa yang masyarakat di luar sana masih lagi yang ramai tak tahu. Story saya ni dari kampung saya lah, dari negeri Pahang. Saya dapat rasakan selepas ini saya dapat menyumbangkan saya punya knowledge dan juga kemahiran saya untuk membuat dokumentari yang mungkin lebih baik, khususnya untuk jabatan saya sendirilah.
Program mentor-menti ini telah sekurang-kurangnya memberi penerbit muda yang menyertainya pengalaman dan sesi pembelajaran yang bermanfaat. Apakah antara kategori dokumentari yang lebih popular dan diminati warga penonton hari ini?
Currently on Netflix, crime and people related documentaries are popular rather than the social issues. Or crime could be more eye-catching because it has some sensational, celebrated related personal documentaries also popular. Actually, the current media environment gives some opportunities, also challenges to documentary filmmakers because the OTT platform gives you more opportunity and provide a bigger budget for their documentary production. Anyway, it will be good to get some chances through the platform. Take advantage of the platform, secure your budget, and have chances to meet your audience. That might be benefit for documentary filmmakers.
Sesi pembelajaran atau masterclass yang diatur untuk peserta yang hadir di Langkawi, Kedah turut didedahkan kepada elemen penting dunia penyiaran masa kini, terutamanya model penghasilan berita yang lebih berkesan.
We took a model that's called the user needs model. BBC has done it, New York Times has its own one, Vogue has its own one, and the 6 categories are update me, straight up news updates, keep me on trend, anything from social, inspire me, does what it says, divert me, educate me, and give me perspective. News organizations tend to overproduce update me content. I have a very, very short shelf life. Digital audience is not really interested in it. They like us to take the news a step further. So they like things like educate me and give me perspective. These can be very, very technical things, but why does it matter to people? I really believe in data-driven decision-making. It's not just one data point. Running something over 6 months and basically tagging all of your content according to user need, and then also seeing how it performs. Guardian's been very successful financially just by putting something at the bottom of each piece of content to get people to subscribe to them. New York Times is behind a paywall. Broadcasters have an abundance of footage, but newspapers are the ones that really, really had to think about, okay, well, we don't have all of this video, how do we get it right? And so I think they've done all of the struggles. YouTube is the only social platform that's always had a 50-50 revenue share, and where you can monetize your content as well. None of the other ones have done it. Kind of giving away things for free on these platforms like TikTok, Facebook.
Konten berita seeloknya mengikut citarasa penonton supaya keberkesanan berita yang disediakan dan disampaikan itu dimanfaatkan pendengar dan pembaca juga.
Basically user-generated content. According to the Reuters Digital News report, that people tend to trust brands more than people, but what we are really, really seeing is the growth of influencers. How do you know that content is real? What steps should you be going through? I think something, for example, that the London School of Economics is doing is really educating people about media. What does kind of a digital literacy for children mean? What role do parents and schools have in teaching people about the content sources that they're consuming, right? I think none of the social platforms really, really make it easy. So you see Meta deprioritizing news and current affairs on Facebook and Instagram. You see Twitter basically crushing down to the ground, and so if these companies are actively pulling back from news and deprioritizing news in the algorithm, what other things are they going to let come up as well, and then what are people going to believe? So one of the reasons why they're trying to get out of news as well, because it's a huge job. Get to know your audience first, and then take a deep dive into your data. Your data will tell you what the audience is doing. If you're not delivering something that performs, why are we doing it? Get comfortable with your data and get to know your audience.
Data tentang hubung kait antara konten dan penonton perlu dianalisa untuk menambah baik idea dan karya yang dihasilkan supaya kepuasan penonton ketika siaran berjaya diperolehi.
The quality of the project in Asia is not bad. They don't know how to go to the world. Okay? In each country, they have different audience. Okay? And also each of the country have different storyline style. I don't say which is good and bad. Okay? In Japan, we do have our own storyline style, which is much different from the Western style. Okay? But I don't say which is good and bad. But at least we have to know it. Okay? Oh, this is a style in Europe, this is a North American style, or this is a style in Eastern Asia. So you have to know it. If not, you cannot access. For example, 3 acts is a very common word in Western world, not in Japan. I didn't know that. 3 acts is very famous in Hollywood. So it is good for documentary as well. So we have to understand 3 act structure. If you want to go to international, we have to know more.
Sebuah dokumentari yang baik perlu ada beberapa faktor untuk diutamakan dan dipertimbangkan. Awang Bathil, moden hari ini perlu merancang untuk berkarya secara berkesan.
I feel the big potential in all Asian documentaries, but at the same time, it should be good for audience in the world. Should be good for the audience in France or Canada or Japan. There's different audience in different countries. So you have to keep your own originality as an Asian documentary filmmaker. We do have it. You don't have to go to produce international documentary. You have to be a Malaysian documentary by Malaysian filmmaker for French audience. No easy solution, no. You have to go step by step. There is no Netflix producer. Different producer in Netflix. Each of them have different appetite. Some of them have like the crime issue. Some of them like the music documentary. So they like to take crime documentary, document about the musician. And also broadcaster like to air the current affairs, social affairs, political. But at the same time, I like the human-driven story. So there is no final answer for that. I think the filmmaker have to believe themselves because their contents should be good. So this confidence is very important. But at the same time, again, we have to learn how to fit audience in the world. So there is no typical format or typical theme. So as for the duration, there is no format. Okay? For the theaters, maybe 70, 80, 90 minutes would be fine. But some viewers like the longer one. Several Chinese filmmakers make a 5, 6, 7 hours documentary, and it got award in Yamagata Film Festival. For Academy Award, short documentary is under 40 minutes. Some of the short documentary can be 50 minutes. Short documentary about 30 minutes is good because The Guardian, the newspaper UK and also New York Times in US started the short documentary format. As for the theater of the streamers, there is no limit. But as for TV, 52 minutes is the best. Because if it's 50 minutes, it is good for 1 hour slot, if they have the commercials. Still, 52 minutes is okay. In NHK or Eastern Asia or in Germany, they want to explain the contents by the title. Many times we have the main title with subtitle, but as for the Western world, title is a hook. So the concept is also totally different. But usually, as for the documentary industry, the title should be very short, but should be unique.
Pelopor dokumentari perlu berkeyakinan tinggi dan berani menghasilkan konten atau isi yang telah dikaji secara padat dan tepat.
And think about how to reach the world. We have to make a research and you have to see the similar project around the world. If you find a similar idea, you can access the director, find his SNS. So you can just send him the message, I'm doing the similar project with you. Okay, please, can you see my trailer? So can you give me the advice? So if filmmaker is basically generous.
Keseluruhan, saya rasa inisiatif ni amat bagus kerana dia memberi peluang kepada rakyat Malaysia dan luar negara berinteraksi dan exchange ideas. Yang penting, opportunity to show each other punya ideas from their local. This coming together is such a great union. Meningkatkan how do you call that, the level of standard among the Malaysians, learning from international. We have Koreans, we have Japanese, and then we also have Italian online, and we have other countries, and even Russian. You know, you need a little bit of depth to trigger people to think. So that intellectual component requires more homework, first research, and then for them to dive into the topic. Component is the one that will be the game changer and the changing factor for their documentary to reach to the core of the issue. Penting tu is the willingness to learn. If you are open to learning, you will always go better and better. Positively take, from different angles. I'm sure they will grow by leaps and bounds. I think it's the attitude. They need to look for mentors. You need to set a bar. So Think City has supported Walk the Dog, and we wanted to support semua inisiatif yang berhasrat untuk bagi peluang to tell storytelling of the local in small stories, big impact. So we're giving them first the budget, second the opportunity to learn from mentors, the best, okay, leading film industry players, okay, and then third to also interact with the experts. But Think City is not only supporting this one program. Dalam our program for Northern Archaeotourism in Wilayah Utara, which cover Perak, Perlis, Kedah dan Penang, we have 56 projects, and this is only one of them.
Penghasilan bahan untuk dicantumkan dan ditayangkan perlu disusun dengan kreatif supaya penerbitan di masa akan datang lebih mudah, menarik dan berpeluang menerima dana atau disokong secara keuangan oleh pihak-pihak luar. Selamat menghasilkan dokumentari yang boleh memanfaatkan semua.
Hello, my name is Kenny Ki Hyung-bae. I'm from Seoul, South Korea. I am KBS television producer. I would like to congratulations on your Happy Malaysia Day.
Saya ingin mengucapkan Selamat Hari Malaysia kepada semua rakyat Malaysia dari kami di Walkabout Asia.
I wish you happy Malaysian days. I'm from Tokyo, Japan, but now Malaysia is like a second home to me. So I really wish all the people in Malaysia to have a lovely day.
Selamat Hari Malaysia saya mengucapkan kepada seluruh warga Malaysia di Malaysia, dan saya harap kita akan sentiasa hidup dalam sebuah perpaduan yang aman dan makmur.
Saya ingin mengambil kesempatan untuk mengucapkan selamat menyambut Hari Malaysia kepada seluruh rakyat Malaysia dan
Happy Malaysia Day, and I wish you the bright future for the Malaysian documentary industry.
Hi everyone, I am Celia Leong from Think City. I nak mengucapkan Selamat Hari Malaysia. We are very happy and bangga to be rakyat Malaysia.